Little something extra today on What the Flick. You've been a movie critic for how long now, Christy?
Since the dawn of time.
And Matt, you've been watching films since you were...
Yes, since Star Wars came out.
Pretty much every movie. Has the behavior of audience members worsened considerably in the last 5 years?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
People are assholes. It's pretty simple.
Yes.
And you go to South by Southwest every year.
Quite often, yeah.
How significant is the Alamo Drafthouse there in Austin?
It's a well-known place. They have a nice new shiny space that they're in, and it's a cool theater where you can go and you can eat and you can drink, and they show good movies, and people ordinarily are respectful.
Yeah, and the guy who runs it,
Tim League.
Tim League, does not take any crap.
No.
So this is this showed up on the webs. I guess somebody, well, you'll see. Somebody talked in the theater, used their phone in the theater,
Yes.
and the Alamo Drafthouse cracked down, kicked him out, and then the woman called and left this message, and then the Drafthouse has made an example out of her.
Yeah, I was wondering if you guys actually enjoy treating your customers like a pieces of shit, because that's how I felt when I went to the Alamo Drafthouse. Okay? You know what? I didn't know that I wasn't supposed to text in your little crappy-ass theater. It was too fucking dark in that place for me to find my seat, all right? I was using my phone as a flashlight to get to my fucking seat. So excuse me for using my phone in USA, the United States of America, where you are free to text in a theater. I was not aware that I couldn't text in your theater, all right? I've texted in all the other theaters in Austin, and no one ever gave a fuck about what I was doing with my fucking phone, all right? And it was on silent. It wasn't on loud. It wasn't bothering anybody. You guys obviously were being assholes to me, and I'm sure that's what you do, you know, to rip people off. You take my money, and then you throw me out. You know, I will never be coming back to your Alamo Drafthouse or whatever. I'd rather go to a regular theater where people are actually polite. And, you know, I'm going to tell everyone about how shitty you are. And I'm pretty sure you guys are being assholes on purpose. So thanks for making me feel like a customer. Thanks for taking my money, asshole.
So many things I love about that. That's hard to know where to begin.
Where do you start?
I was on my phone. I was using my phone as a flashlight.
I like that she's so proud of herself for having texted in every other theater,
theater.
in Austin.
Bitch.
And nobody cares.
Bitch.
She's so proud of herself.
Bitch.
And then
Right?
at the end,
To be clear, that accent is drunken Texas bitch. I don't want to be talking shit about Texas. I have much love for the great state of Texas. Let me be clear. That accent, drunken Texas bitch.
It's not Louisiana.
No.
all right. Well, you would know. I don't know what that means. But by far the best part is, thanks for making me feel like a customer.
No, the best part is
Bam!
regular. A regular and McUnited States.
Really
of
well
America.
produced.
It was very funny.
Like they spell out regular.
Yes.
That
Right.
was, they
The
did a nice
pacing
job there.
was
the
good.
Pacing, the
Hey,
fonts.
we should be proud. United States of America, #1.
So you've now written a little something here.
I have. I will publish it on the site in the next couple of days. It's occurred to me. There's a manifesto to be done about rules for watching movies, not the least of which is if you're texting during a movie, fuck you. Seriously, like, how could you not know that the light of the screen is distracting to other people? You are either a moron or an asshole. Take your pick.
I think they're just assholes. They just don't
Right.
care. There's like a general uncaring about bothering the rest of the
Yeah.
world. There's like a narcissism and an entitlement that is totally misplaced. I don't understand why you spend like $16 to go see Thor in IMAX 3D or whatever, and then like spend the whole time texting. Why?
I don't think it occurs to people who have come of age. Well, first of all, it's not only people who've come of age, because we know there are plenty of people of our age, or my age, who've been in trouble for doing this, or who've been rude in doing this. But I'm guessing that it doesn't even occur to people, that they're like, well, I'll just send a text. I won't talk. I'll just text. It'll be fine. You know, that they're not.
That could be
it
the
doesn't even
case.
dawn
I'll
on
just
them.
check Twitter in
I
the
know,
middle of the movie.
But I mean, and then it goes to
Yeah.
Christy's point. Well, then you're oblivious. You're living in it's just such an enormously narcissistic world that it doesn't occur to you that maybe what you're doing is going to bother other people.
I just think why? Like, why can you not turn off your phone for an hour and a half or 2 hours? Like, what is so damn important? Unless,
Right, if
like,
it's-
your wife's going to give birth, in which case, why are you in a movie?
If it's that important that you need to be communicating with somebody outside the theater at that moment, don't go to the goddamn movie.